Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Oh, hey, it's Adam West.
I'm Batman.
Super Friends don't sound like that.
I ain't your super friend, Catfish.
You suck. Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at a DC Comics Multiverse figure, and it's the Super Friends Batman. And I absolutely love this figure. I remember seeing these when they first came out, and I'm like, I gotta get these. They're basically the 6-inch version of the old Super Friends action figures back in the 80s, which I had a big bulk of them, Batman being one of them and one of my favorites, and it's just a great homage to the old cartoon. I found this at my local Ollie's when I was going out looking for Triptychon. It was $9.99 and definitely a must pick up figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Batman in the package, and I am really digging this. It's kind of got the flair of the Dark Knight Anniversary figures that came out a while ago with the kind of holographic bar right there, which is very cool. It's got that little woo look going on. Love this figure. I mean, it really does harken back to that old style of action figure, which is fantastic. We get an old school Super Friends artwork down there of Batman looking nice. It's got the Super Friends logo up there. It says DC Comics Multiverse. Now, this is still in the red box before they switched over to the blue boxing. And it says Super Friends Batman down there, so just kind of a close-up. There it is. It's got the Super Friends logo. It says DC Multiverse. There is Batman, and he comes with all kinds of gadgets. He's got the cloth cape and the ring around the neck like the old toy did, which was awesome. And then there's the artwork, and I love the little hologram there. I think that looks pretty cool. Side of the packaging has Batman with the Super Friends rainbow behind it. Very cool, and it says Super Friends. Back of the packaging, well, this side of the package really doesn't have anything on the side. Back of the package, again, Super Friends, Multiverse, other figures that are in the wave. We've got Batman and the Super Friends. So the classic logo with the rainbow in the background, and then the full artwork of Batman. Now, I have not seen Superman or Aquaman. I don't know if those came out or not. If you know, leave a comment down below. Definitely going to have to be on the hunt for them. Now I've got this guy in the Green Lantern, but yeah, definitely very cool. So just kind of a close-up of the back. Here's the artwork for Superman. There's Green Lantern and Aquaman, and then Batman Super Friends. So yeah, definitely very cool. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Batman out of box and see what we think. So here we have Batman out of the packaging, and I gotta say, I love this figure. This is such a fantastic homage to the original 80s Super Friends figures. I mean, this sculpt, it captures the likeness, but brings it into a more modern look. I have not been this excited about a retro figure since some of the Generations figures from Transformers. I mean, it just captures Super Friends. From the paint style, the color blue and gray, the black on the mask, the fact it's got the ring cape with the cloth cape, very cool. Now, it does come with some accessories. One thing it comes with is a base that says Super Friends, which is cool. It's got a little peg here so he can stand on the base if you like. And then he comes with this really very hologrammy looking Super Friends Batman artwork right here, which is very nice. And you see the little rainbow flares. Now, I will say, once you put it into the display, it will crank up the bottom of the card. So if you're looking just to keep these in good shape, do not put them in the stand. However, I will also say on the flip side of the card, this is really cool. Again, very shiny. It's got the Super Friends logo and then the little rainbow coming up, and then the other characters you would put together, and it would say Super Friends behind them, which is definitely what I'm going to do once I am able to get the other figures. So yeah, definitely very cool. Now, the other thing that was very nice, I did not realize until I'd opened the package up, the inside of the package is the Hall of Justice. I mean, all the way around, it's the Hall of Justice. So you could take this card and open it up and actually have the Hall of Justice sitting in the background. I think that is most definitely cool. The yellow, I don't know, it'd been a little cooler, I think, if they just did the regular colors. And you could make that into a nice little diorama. I mean, you still can. It's kind of neat they did that. I would have preferred actual colors rather than yellow. And Batman comes with 2 accessories that I don't really recall him having as a kid. This figure looks so cool, though. I'm going to forgive him for that. He comes with a Batarang, which looks like a repaint of the one that he comes with the Dark Knight figures, and then he's got this grappling gun thingy. So I'm going to take these out of his hand real quick and show them off. So here is the Batarang. It's just a light gray color. And doesn't really look much like a Batarang to me. And then we've got the grapple gun, which I remember him using in the show, but I don't remember the toy having it. So yeah, it just kind of sits on the top. It's got a little string. It's sculpted really nice. It's just a gray plastic. This is a very rubbery piece. And then you can see it just kind of dangles there. You can wrap it up, I guess, but it really just kind of sits on the gun piece, if I can get the thing on there, like that. And yeah, that's basically all it does. Kind of interesting, but again, I don't recall him having that. So yeah, looking at Batman here, I just want to take his legs and like squeeze them together and make his arms go up and down. Just so awesome. And then he's got the rain cape. Let me take this off right here, which is very cool. Love the cloth, love the color. And I just remember, I don't know if you guys remember yours, it would like come undone and you could see the white ring inside. Both Superman and Batman had that issue going on, I remember as a kid, and I think it was just due to wear and tear of play because I loved them so much. But yeah, definitely cool. He's super huge and buff. As far as articulation goes, he can look that far down, he can look that far up, he can move left and right. We lost his cape right there. He can crunch down about that far. He can crunch upwards. His arm goes up that high. It spins all the way around. There is a twist at the bicep there. He has a single jointed elbow. His hand then spins. There is waist rotation. Not very much though, because I guess the utility belt. His leg kicks that far forward, goes about that far back, kicks out really, really far, and he's got a little bit of crotch pits down there. There's a twist at the upper leg. He has a single jointed knee right there. Nothing at the calf, and then he has a hinge at the ankle. So yeah, definitely pretty decent for a Mattel figure. Not the same kind of articulation that you have with a Marvel Legend, but it's what we expect out of the DC Multiverse figures. But that's okay because, I don't know, I'm just in love with the nostalgia of this piece. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I love this sculpt. The face sculpt looks just like the old toy. I love the black on the front of the mask, just like the cartoon. The bat symbol is exactly right, the right color. The body, very well done. I like the light gray. Love the cloth cape with the ring around the neck. I mean, it just absolutely screams Super Friends, the dark blue. The cape matches the paint very, very well. So excited for this. You know, it captures the essence of those old toys, but has the modern look of a DC Multiverse figure today. It's just a great throwback, and I'm in love. I can't say anything bad about it. Now, taking a look at the midsection of the figure, love the yellow belt, the blue shorts. He's got the very long little spikes on his gloves, which is nice. He's got the blue shorts there, the gray pants. Everything looks pretty decent. The cloth cape just drapes down. I mean, you don't get any wrinkle or texture in it because it's cloth, and I like it. It's a nice throwback to the old figures, and it's a very durable, heavy cloth, which is very nice, and it feels like it's going to last for years to come, which is very, very cool. The only difference really is he's got grippy hands, and I remember the old toy having closed fists, but I may be wrong. I'll have to go back and look at one, but so fun. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, this is probably the weakest point of the figure to me, and I noticed it in all the figures that they had there. He looks a little knob-kneed or something. It just, I don't know, the legs look kind of funky, the way they're bent inward. The boots look good. I like the color. Love the trim of the back cape down there, that classic kind of spike that we got going on the back cape, and it's above the boot cuff. Again, very similar to the old Super Friends toy. But yeah, definitely looks a little funky when you're looking at it. It almost looks like his legs when you held the figure together to get the arms to move. Don't know if that was they were going for, or they just kind of messed it up. I don't know. For comparison, here we have the Super Friends Batman with the Dark Knight Returns Joker and the Superman Doomed. Yeah, I like the figure. It fits well in the multiverse scale, and it just, it looks so amazingly awesome. I just love this retro figure. So is the Super Friends Batman a figure that you want in your DC collection? I'm going to say yes. If you like to collect all the different Batman figures, this is definitely one to get. If you like the old Super Friends stuff, this is a must-have. It's classic early 80s Batman to me, and I love it. I had the Super Friends figure. I mean, it brings it to the modern age. It gives you more articulation. There are some faults on the figure, such as the legs look a little bow to me, but that may be a QC issue. If you have the opportunity, find the best one out there. But the head sculpt's perfect. The paint job looks good. He comes with 2 accessories. He comes with a batarang, which is nice, and a grappling hook, which is nice. But I don't remember him having that. One thing I would like to see is I'd like to see the evil version that they did where he was in the red costume in the alternate universe. I think that would be a lot of fun, and it would be a nice repaint of this figure. I'm definitely going to have to get the Superman and Aquaman to go with this figure and the Lantern. I hope they make more. Gotta have a Wonder Woman. Would love to see Robin. Hawkman would be another good one to have in the line, as well as Apache Chief. Oh, a Collect and Connect Apache Chief. That would be fantastic. Make him huge. So we'll see if they make any more out of this line. They were very difficult to get a hold of. I've only seen them in the store one time at Walmart, and I didn't pick it up. Went back, changed my mind the next day. It was sold out. And I found these at Ollie's for $10 and absolutely worth the price. So check your Ollies out. They may have them, but definitely a lot of fun if you like nostalgia. So there he is, the Super Friends Batman.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.